Brother winding his waist for Jesus in church.
There is God. Oh.
A lot of people use the excuse that they want to dance just like David danced to express their joy unto the Lord. But we need to understand that when David danced to the Lord, he was not dancing to the Lord to show his dancing skills to the world. Instead, he was dancing with reverence in the presence of the Lord, not in the church. But this is a clear distinction between what David did and what the people are now doing in the church, because they are taking the worldly dance from the club and from the streets and they are bringing it right into the house of the Lord. Now this is a church. This man is dancing and the whole church is cheering and clapping for him. And I bet it is not cheering and clapping for the Lord, but they are cheering and clapping for this man's dancing prowess. This is not how it is supposed to be. The whole glory and honor and focus and attention is supposed to be on God and not the person whom is dancing. Now this is a club, and the difference here is the whole people who are cheering and clapping are clapping for the people who are dancing. They are admiring their skills and their dancing prowess. But that is not what we are called to do in the church. We are called to hold each other accountable in our journey of faith and work out our salvation together. So this video is not to judge anyone, but it is to guide us in the right direction, because the Bible calls us to be modest in whatever we do. Please tell me what is going on here. This man feels as if he is in a club. It's almost as if he's celebrating his birthday or his success or something he just achieved. It doesn't look as if he's glorifying God in any way. This is how a wrestler, a boxer, or a musician comes into the stage. This is a pastor mounting the pulpit in a grand style. The way people dance provocatively in the church today, you can't even see people in the club dancing like this in the 1960s. The people in the club in the 1960s even had more fear of God than the people who dance in the church today. You see modesty everywhere in their dancing and in their dressing, but not what we have in the churches today. A lot of Christians will make the excuse that times have changed. Of course, times have changed, but the words of God always remain the same, because God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So you have no excuse to dance provocatively in His presence, in His name, in the church, under the guise of praising the Lord.
Hey! Step 1, there you are, Betty. Okay. But step 2, he gotta have a fatty.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Uh-oh. What is she doing? Friends, I don't have a fatty.
Bro, I'm out, man.
Now this is a church. I want you to study their dressings and the way they are behaving. Then I'm going to show you a video of what is happening in the club and tell me if you can spot any visible difference. This is a club And it's almost hard to tell the difference between what is happening here and what goes on in the churches today. The sensuality.
Every time I come, a nigga gotta say that.
I guess Grandpa here is too old to go to the club, so he came to the church to teach the youth how it is supposed to be done. There was no longer enough space on the dancing floor for this pastor, so he had to take it to the roof. This man got so carried away, he forgot where he was. He is causing traffic even in the church, and he doesn't even care about it because he's trying to gather attention all to himself. He's trying to show them what he has got. It's heartbreaking to see that this is what Jesus Christ died for. This is a church, and this is a bishop dancing sexually, sensually, and provocatively in the church. This is not what Jesus Christ had in mind when he was being nailed to the cross to save us. And I bet he will be sad to watch what is happening in his church today. Can anyone spot the difference of what is happening in this club? There is lights, there is actions, there is camera, there is provocative dancing, there is sexual dressing, and unholy holding of body together. I guess if this is what the devil wants people to do in the world, then Jesus Christ would not want this to be happening in his church.
Christian that dresses and goes to church on Sunday, you think you know what you're doing, you're confused. You're a man in this house and you still go to club to go and spray money to go and oya shaketi bobo bobo oya rokoto bobo bobo. I am telling you that you don't know what you're doing to your soul, because when you die you will end up in hellfire.